Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for August 30th, 2023. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start as normal in the top band here. So I'm just looking for duplicated digits and maybe some other things. So we're going to corner mark 4s here to say that 4s have to be here in this box. That's going to come in handy later if we place a 4. Say we place a 4 down here, we can then immediately say that's a 4 because it's the only place in the box for it. Or alternatively, if we place something like a 7 here, then that used up the spot for the 4, so the 4 has to go there. So it's not immediately useful, but it will be useful later. It's also kind of an indicator that we remember that these can't be 4 without having to directly pencil mark them everything but 4. So it comes in handy for several reasons. Okay, we have 9s over here. I noticed we have these 5s as well. I think that's all the repeats in the row. The other thing that I want to pay more attention to than I usually do is basically anytime we have 2 given digits in a row or column within a box, there's kind of a really quick thing that you can scan for. So let's say this 3, 5 here. You can scan the 2 columns that it's not in and the 1 row it's not in, other than in the box itself. And we're looking for repeated digits. So repeated digits between one of these columns and this row, not between the 2 columns, obviously. Although between the 2 columns would also be helpful. Look for repeated digits. So here we have the 2 6s. That's the only repeated digit. So these 2 6s, what do? They look in here, and because 6 is not one of these 2, which also is an important aspect, it actually places 6 in the box. 6 can only be here in the box. This double pattern means we just have to look for in here, here, and here. We need to look for anything that's not 3, 5, 6, 9, and they're going to be immediately interesting. So it's just this 1 here, but the 1 points over here. So with this 1 pointing, that's something that's non-trivial. It means none of these can be 1 because the box needs the 1 to be in this row. So that means the rest of the row can't be 1. Okay, so that actually affects this box here. That puts a 1 in one of these 2. And that puts a 1 in one of these 2. I'm going to mark that before I forget to follow up on that. Doesn't do anything immediately, but still interesting. We also have this 9, 3, so we can do the exact same thing. We can look for these, but honestly, this box, we already scanned this box. So let's do this 8, 4 now. We're looking for any repeats. No, actually, we have the 1s repeated, but we already found that. The 9, 6, we're looking here and we're looking here. Unfortunately, only 9 and 1, so that's not helpful. But you can just really quickly scan that. You don't have to like spend a huge amount of time on it, and you might find something interesting. Now I'm going to move on. We have these 2 6s that go here. 1 is almost interesting. It's in these 3, but I usually don't mark 3. We have these 2 8s looking in. Oh, that's quite nice. It places this 8. You've probably been seeing that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Now I did. Now this 8, what we want to do is anytime we place a digit, oh, and in fact, I placed this 6. I should have followed up on that. But we should follow up on the 8 as well. Now, all it does is remove 8 from here. So I don't know that there's anything interesting to see here, but it's always good to just give it a quick glance. This 2 now is placed in the box. It can only go there. And when I have this formation, I'm always immediately looking here. This is what I'm scanning. And I see that 3 and 5 are not already placed in the box. And so 3 and 5 can't go here, so they have to go here. And that leaves 2 digits. 7 and 9 are remaining. So we actually get double duty here. We get this 3, 5 pair here, and we get 7, 9 pair here. The 3, 5 pair takes 3, 5 out of these. The 7, 9 takes 7, 9 out of those. This one already couldn't have been, but that's okay. So this one I am willing to mark. We need a 1, we need a 4, and we need a 6, and that's it. We can clean that up a little bit. The 6 is only down here. We kind of would have found that when we scanned vertically, though. The 3, 5 pair affects this row. The row needs 1. I'm just going to think about it. It's probably not worth marking, but it needs a 1. It has 2, 3. It needs a 4. So it needs 1, 4, 6, 7, 9. Well, this cell sees a lot of that. It sees the 1, 7, and 6, and 9. Oh, so that means it's only 4? Let's just double check. It sees 1, 2, it sees 3 as part of the 3, 5 pair. It sees 5 as part of the 3, 5 pair. It sees 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, so it can only be 4. So that's a naked single 4 because of this 3, 5 pair. Before the 3, 5 pair, it could have been 3, 4, 5. But the 3, 5 pair removes 3 and 5 from these. Maybe the rest of the row is also helpful. I'm just going to fill it now. We need a 1. We have the 2. We have 3, 4, 5. We need a 6. We need 7 and 9. Yeah, this can't be 6 or 9, which may be helpful. I don't like having these marked, but I'm going to leave it for now. Might delete later. There's something interesting about this. I guess it's the 6s that are here. All right, that's all I'm seeing. Anything else to find here? I think we found what we needed to find. 4 actually looks in. Oh yeah, 4 is placed here. Okay, yeah, because we just got some 4s. Okay. So I should follow up on those. So 4s are down here. 4s are here. And then 4s are like here. Okay. We have 2 2s here, so 2s go down here. We have 2 1s and this one, so 1 goes here. Now I want to look at this 1 3, and I want to look at this 1 7 and this 9 7. So the 1 3, we're looking here, here, and here for repeats. We have the 9 and the 7 and the 1. Nope, no repeats there. The 1 7, we're looking for repeats. Like this. The 1's already placed in the box, that's all we get. The 9 7. 2 already found. 1, 2, 3. So 3 maybe? Nope. All right. Worth looking. Now I'm going to go vertical because I think I did everything horizontal. We have 2 4s. We got 2 2s look up. So there's a 2 in one of these two. 3, almost interesting. I think that's all I'm getting. Here, we do have 2 2s here. So 2s go here. Is that all I'm going to find? 6s we already found. The 1 we found. I think that's all we're getting. Usually the vertical scanning, you don't get as much because you're only looking really for repeats that you might have missed. Like this, the 2 8s. All right. At least I got this 8. All right, can I follow up on the 8? No, it doesn't really do anything. It removed. What we can do is we can scan vertically much better now because this is full. So this 6 looks down. There's a 6 in one of these two. I'm looking for anything not placed in the box. The 4 we got. Okay, I also have these 2 9s. That puts a 9 in one of these two. Okay, this column has 3 left. So let's mark that up. We need a 2, 3, and a 5. Okay, so what we can say is this column has a 2 up here, and that's going to claim the rest of the box. These can't be 2s. If you think about it, the reason for that is, let's say this was a 2. Well, now where do I put 2 in this column? And the answer is nowhere. This column needs the 2 in, this column needs the 2 up here, and these see those 2s, right? Now, what I am seeing with 2s is these 2s are lining up. And so that tells us, when you have the 2s lining up, it tells you look at the other row. Because these 2s are telling us that 2's not here. These 2s are telling us that 2's not here. So 2 needs to be down here, but we know that these 2 2's look in. So actually in this row, 2 can only be here. That's a hidden single 2 in the row. That took up a 4 corner mark. That took up a 1 corner mark. That took up a 1 corner mark. That took up a 6 corner mark. That took up a 6 corner mark. Okay, this is a flurry of digits that we should follow up on. I want to see what these 2 are left. Actually, we need an 8 in the box. That goes here. And then the other digit I'm missing is 7. So there's a lot to follow up with here. There's a lot to follow up with down here. 6s are over here. What did I get? The 8? No, the 8 I already had. I got the 1. We already have the 1s. Okay, I'm not sure that I get more from that. Let's look horizontally and vertically because we filled this box up. So there's going to be a lot of limited cells. Yeah, we get this 8. This is a pair or maybe singles. Let's see. 3 and 7, it looks like. It's just a pair. Okay. 9s we got, 6s we got. Okay, let's look vertically. 4s go down here. 1s are done. 6s go. Oh no, we have the 6. Really, there's not much to find here. Actually, we have this 7 looking down now, so 7's in one of these two. We also have the 8 looking down, so 8's in one of these two. So we have this 8 and this 7, if you didn't see that. But really, I guess 9's in one of these two. It's a lot of corner marks. Oh, yeah, okay. So if you remember, we had this 1 looking in. Now this 4 occupied this one spot. Had we corner marked it, we would have seen it immediately. So that's a downside to not corner marking 3 in an L shape, is you have to come back and rescan it. But I am seeing that 1 is limited to these two, and that joins the 6 corner mark. So let me explain this carefully. Basically, we've said 1 is limited to these two cells, and 6 is limited to these two cells. Well, that's 2 values for 2 cells. If I put any other value in here, let's say I put a 7 here, where do the 1 and the 6 go in this box? Our corner marks tell us they both have to go in this cell, and that's obviously not going to happen. So what I can't do is put anything other than 1 or 6 in these two cells. And that makes a 1-6 pair. And that looks right and makes that a 7. That took up a 1 slot, so that's a 1. The 7 also sees these and this, so that finishes these. Wow, that's a flurry of digits. This 2 looks left and gives us this 2. Unfortunately, we don't get the 6. We do get the 7, though. Wow, that was a flurry of digits. This is a pair now. This is 1 and 7, so that's done because of this 7. These are both pairs. I'm going to fill them or maybe finish them. This is 1 and 6, so we can finish that 1 and 6 because of this 1. That finishes this 6. That finishes this 1 and 6. Wow, I think we are finishing. This box needs, in addition to the 9, the box needs a 3. Not done. Okay. This is going to be a pair. 9 and something. 5 and 9. Tell me there's, no, it's nothing. Okay, let's take a step back. What are the limited? This box is limited. We need 5, 9, and something. 2, 5, and 9. So we can at least say 2's up here, but wow, okay. Am I missing something? Or how about these cells? It feels like if I just pencil everything, we'll get finished. 3, 5, 7, 9. Not these ones, though. Okay, this is a matter of not seeing something silly. This box has 4 left. We need the 2. We need the 4. What else do we need? We need the 3. We need the 5. Come on, what is it? This column needs 3, 5, 4, 9. Maybe penciling wasn't the right action here. I thought we were done. 3, 5, 7, 8. This is just getting cluttered. These are 3, 4, 5, 9. These aren't the 3. Okay, I have a 4, 5, 9 triple here. There's probably something easier to see. But basically I need 7 and 8 in this row. They have to go here. Is that not enough? These are 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, so this can't be 3, 4, or 8. So I think this can only be 5. So that's 9, 7, 3, 5, 9, 3. There we go. So is that naked 5 down there? It's a 5, 2, and 9. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oopsie. Typed the wrong digit. Yeah, now we just follow our red mark because we marked so much up, it's just gonna finish. All right, that's what I was thinking would happen, but I kept missing this one cell. That was a 5 apparently. I wonder how long that was sitting there as a 5. I won't go back and look, but yeah, pretty fun puzzle today. A lot of use of this pattern here. I'm looking for that more often, and it's definitely fruitful. It's not always fruitful, but I think it's like as you're scanning digits, it just makes sense to go, oh, that 3, 5 there. Okay, well, that told us that the 6s were, that the 6 was placed in the box, which, you you could look for with crossings as well, but it's a nice way of targeting really specific useful things to look for. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Speed up your solves a little bit, find the important things earlier. Hope you enjoyed this solve, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.